Hello everyone, Dragon Souls here. Gameplay is going to begin in just a few minutes. Really? Seriously? Cool. I didn't get notified yet saying it, but seems like we have a new subscriber, and I don't know who it is yet. I didn't get no notification saying that anybody subscribed or anything. It's cool. Awesome. For that person who did subscribe to my channel, I thank them, and welcome to the channel. Now, and for those who have not seen the boss fight that I was doing last night, I have beat her last night, and this morning. And if you hadn't seen that video, it's only 13 minutes long. Go check it out. And I had to do some voice editing and all that good stuff to it. So I think y'all would like it. Okay. So for those who hadn't checked it out yet, please do so. And we're gonna continue on, and I'm gonna show y'all a few things. Okay. First of all, I ran into a boss. Yes, I think it's over here. Or over here. I'm not sure where it was at, but it's in the sewers. And before I even fought that boss and beat her, okay? And it was on video. I had it on video, and it's still in the video of me first encountering him and fighting him. For the first time, is in my video. It's in my ps4 right now, which I cut out before I edited it and before I uploaded it to my YouTube channel. And you're probably wondering why I did that for. Well, it's because by the time I got done doing all this editing to get it uploaded to my YouTube channel, it was 59 minutes long, and it would be like it would have took at least 3 hours to upload it. So I wasn't about to do that. So now I'm level 4, everyone. I'm level 4 now, thank God. And we're on chapter 5. All unnatural selection, all hell. This is it, everyone. This is the main mission we needed to be on to beat this quest right here, side quest here, and this one here as well. Like father, like daughter. And they are among us. Heck yes. And where is this at? Okay, it's over here. No problem. And we had to come over here and talk to him, which is no problem. And last time I checked, that place over here is it's in critical. I mean, it's not critical, it's in hostile, which means in this area here is gonna be tough as shit when I come back there. If I need to. should have done that before I started my live stream. Big Dog Wolf. Hi. Hey there, bud. Welcome to the stream. I changed my picture. Yeah, I see that. I like it. It looks like Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
My car. Yeah, it has a picture. Looks like a picture of Michael Jackson in front of it. I like it, and I like your car as well.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I did my best.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
My motor in my car, V9. Awesome. Very awesome.
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reed. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right, I'm listening.
It's fast. I believe it. We got a lot of fast cars in this town, and I even hear them sometimes going that way, and going that way on the highway.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
I didn't go home last night. I'm still at the office. Oh shit.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then.
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
I'm a hard worker. I can believe it. I can believe it. Oh, by the way, everyone, I just got an email from Netflix. They just sent me a new movie. Happy Death Day. It was on my list of movies to rent, and it's on its way. I'll be getting it this Thursday. Yes. Food? Yeah, I'm eating food right now. I'm eating some hot dogs. And there goes the motorcycle.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
I'm already going. I'm already to go get me a steak from the steakhouse. I don't blame it, everybody. That sounds good.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Yep, here it is, everyone. That's where it's at. Well, I'm full. That was my dinner for today. Or lunch. Lunch. There you go. Lunch, not dinner. I'm going to find this Miss. Oh, okay. No problem. Be careful out there.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
I said stop. What is that? Over there!
Whoops. Hold on. I need to do something right now. Oh. Alright, we need to find go here for a few minutes because I need to go in there. Oh, okay. Hell yeah, level 28 now. Serious. All right.
It's locked. I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
Now that door is over here somewhere.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
Stupid newborn! You're bleeding!
There you go. Hear yourself. Use my blood to hear yourself up, dumbass. Yep, here it is. I had to refresh my stream chat. My stream chat errored out. That's YouTube for you.
I cannot enter.
Die!
Investigation updated. Okay, report to, okay, him. Now, see, I knew he's gonna be easy to beat because, truth be told, I've already fought him. Got my head up, I need a man who can testify. But it ain't my fault.
It's locked.
Damn it, whoa. Dude, what the hell did I come to here for? Okay. Ricola!
Louise's father was determined to find and save her. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay, that person has to be in that building.
It's a leech! Kill it! Die, vermin! It's a leech! Kill it! Shit, that leech is fast!
It's locked, all right.
Where the hell is that at? Wait, what? Okay, not going that way. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Do not tell me I have to go. I gotta go back that way. Son of a bitch. The way you have I got to go back this way.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
It's locked.
Who distribute flowers at this hour?
It's locked, all right.
Oh, I'm in the wrong place.
I cannot enter.
Still haven't figured out how to get in that fucking place. This is retarded. I'm gonna have to look this up. Fuck it. Get this done. Get this out off my butt. Okay, shit. I gotta go back. I was in the right place. I got that water's gotta go back down.
Working nearby.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even
I'll be back, everyone. Alright.
It's locked, all right.
Uh-huh. Here we go.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Let me go, you bastard!
Your prey is mine now!
Disgusting asshole! Vampire or not, I'll never... be your wife!
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Okay, now I gotta report to him, and then I'll have all these side missions finally done. Now I want to make this perfectly clear, okay? The people that made that worked on the storylines and stuff. The story stuff on this game is awesome, very awesome. The people who worked on the combat mechanics, garbage, just plain garbage, and they didn't know what the hell they was doing. Those what I'm complaining about. I'm not complaining about the storyline. So in a way, the game is 50% good and 50% bad. The story is 50% good, great, awesome. The combat, shit.
To investigate them all, but they will not be forgotten. Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange, which requires police attention?
I'd like to report a name, Inspector. Geoffrey McCullum. I'm afraid he's some sort of vigilante, trying to recruit an army of angry citizens.
Then I'll write the name down and transmit this intelligence to the appropriate office. Thank you, sir.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions, especially when there's a killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with a civilian, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, The situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I really appreciate it.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. My theory is correct. Maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I have a missing woman, possibly abducted a few nights ago. Louise Teasdale. It seems you already found my other missing person, Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but I'm not equipped for such an investigation.
What are you investigating, exactly?
I have a missing woman, possibly abducted a few nights ago. Louise Teasdale. It seems you already found my other missing person, Mr. Tadao Kimura.
Tell me about Louise Teasdale.
She's a waitress. Her father reported her missing. We don't have enough men to search for her, sadly.
Do you have any idea where she could be?
No. But I feel she's been abducted. She went to a pub a few nights ago and vanished. I thought about the sewers, but...
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it, with just one phone call.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
I need a do the dead of mine. You can testify. Now, tomorrow and Thursday, everyone, I don't know, especially Friday, I don't know if I can live stream, because we were talking, we're supposed to have, in the afternoons, thunderstorms.
Women of all countries unite!
Someone you're close to.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Well, I've discovered he's quite versed in occult knowledge. So I wrote him a letter asking him to finance my research about vampires. He never responded.
These are the documents you wanted me to look for. I think I've gathered all the available occult research about vampires.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. That'll help me separate the myths from the facts.
I'm not sure you can consider this material factual, but it's yours now. What do you intend to do with it?
First, I'm going to show them to Venus. It'll open her eyes and make her understand the importance of my mission.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires.
They've always...
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Alright, that mission is done.
Women of all countries unite!
Yep, everybody's done now. Now it's time to go and go over here to the safe house and level up. Yeah, it don't look like it can level anything up right now. Nope. Okay. Hmm. I what the fuck just happened? That was a fucking game bug. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Yeah, now, see, that's what it's supposed to have done. Serious. Yeah, I had 12,000, and that was supposed to have been it right there. When I done that, it didn't drain it all. It didn't go down. It went, it screwed up. Well, this game's got a lot of game bugs in it, I'll tell you that much. What? Okay, it shows on the compass is over here. I don't know and don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, here's that one out there. And here's this in here. Okay, yeah. Let's go here and talk. Let's go to there. Oh, back over there and talk to him.
This is no place for you, sir. Over there! There's one of them!
Alright, I have to do this here because I keep going, looks like I'm going the wrong direction and the way I was.
See that fancy club? Step away, sir. I'll put an end to... What news, Jonathan? I've heard you've now joined the vampire elite of London.
Did Elizabeth tell you?
So it's Elizabeth now. My. Things are moving quickly. I turn my back for a moment and away you go.
I may have found the source of the contagion. Doris Fletcher, the actress. Thankfully, in the end, she was destroyed by fire.
Really? Oh, please, do tell me more.
Doris was a heavily mutated skull. Almost a new breed entirely. It's as if the disease had completely altered her mind and body. Highly contagious.
As if the disease had taken control of her will?
Yes. Once a beautiful and brilliant woman, she became motivated by hate alone.
Oh, she was a beauty. I met her when she visited the hospital to cheer up the sick. Too bad the fire destroyed her. But it was probably for the best.
Have you heard of similar cases?
No, I don't think so. Except, perhaps, it reminds me of an old report from the Brotherhood. Well, more an article, really.
What was it about?
The author, a friar, referred to a rare form of contagion in a skull he observed during the Black Death. The carrier was always female. They called them ichors.
Have you seen Lady Ashbury recently?
Yes, she popped in yesterday. Told me about your new friends in the West End.
Just a courtesy visit.
Yes, and no. She was en route to the docks, I think, following a lead concerning your maker.
How's the situation at the Pembroke?
We're still holding out. Question is, for how long? What we really need is hope, Jonathan. Hope for a better tomorrow.
I'll come back later. Thank you, Edgar.
Always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Okay. Still got that over there we gotta do. Let's see, is that critical though? I don't think so. Yeah, the docks. What the hell is that though? Seriously. It says it's right here, it looks like, or over here. I don't know.
It's an leech! Kill it! Watch the leech! He's dead! Oh, that's smart!
Okay, I'll try to figure out where that white head is at. It's not shown on the map.
Look at it! Vicious bugger! Over there!
Mission Lake City Productions. What's up, guys? It's Mike. Hey, Mike. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream, bud. I ain't heard you in ages. Now, bud, you know you're more welcome to come in this stream anytime you want, bud. What the? Okay, did y'all see what I think? Did y'all see what I saw? And then I get here and it disappears. What the fuck? I know, right? And thank you. I'm being busy with work. You're very welcome. I can understand that, bud. Hey, we all gotta work. We all gotta work, you know. I got my hands up. I mean, I lied to confess a pie. But it ain't my fault.
Support the equality between men and...
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my medical attention, Charlotte?
Indeed. Unlike you and my mother, I can still become ill.
Oh, you cannot imagine how relieved I'd be to catch a cold again.
My mother once told me the same thing. I sometimes wonder if she's forgotten what it feels like to be ill.
Laughing true. I got a question to ask you. It's a bit important. Okay. Ask away, bud.
What do you know about Aloysius Dawson?
That man is a tyrant. The embodiment of greed and selfishness. All I despise about this country.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great...
So, did you try the restaurant I recommended?
Oh, yes. I can't thank you enough, my dear doctor. Exquisite, but expensive. But what is money made for, if not for little pleasure?
Has some dude named been harassing you on YouTube or and ps4? Not that I know of. I've had it. I've had a kid come in here and bug me yesterday, and I took care of it. She subscribed to my channel yesterday, and I found out, looked on her channel, and she only had like 2 subscribers. So I first subscribed to her channel, but then all of a sudden she got annoying last night, so I went off and unsubscribed to her and banned her from my channel because kids. But as far as I know, no. Nobody like that has been coming in here harassing me. Now, I will admit, yes, yesterday there was 2 people. 2 people came in my channel, and I don't know what their names were, but 2 people came to my channel. One came to my channel while I was using the restroom, and when I came back, the person said the FU word. And then he kept spamming my stream chat with different languages and shit like that, like he was cussing me out. So I banned his ass. And then somebody else came into my stream chat, spamming the chat with different languages I couldn't even say. I didn't know what the heck he was saying. And I timed him out, and he never came back.
Don't you think your money could be better spent in these difficult times?
Your words hurt, Doctor. I thought you and I were friends. But since you ask, I'm rich enough to finance my passions. And various charities across the city.
Perhaps my words were too harsh. Please forgive me if I've upset you.
Oh, no harm done. After I die, all my fortune will go to the suffering people of the East End. Until then, I aspire to live the most pleasant life possible.
Reason why I'm asking because I wanted to make sure he doesn't get you involved in drama. Oh, don't worry about that. In fact, if anybody came in here and started drama up, they'd be, you're out. I would definitely get ban them. I don't have nobody come in here and start drama with me. If they ever do, they're gone and they won't come back. I'm just looking out for you. Oh, that's no problem, bud. I'm glad you are. That's why I made you a monitor, just like all my other subscribers, because you guys are the best ones I have.
Do you know anything about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
He used to be a big spender. One day, he sent 3 houseboys to buy all the beluga in my shop for his brother's birthday, if I remember correctly.
I see. Anything else? Less gastronomic, perhaps?
I really can't say. The man is filthy rich. But you know that, of course.
And only that too. But you, Evil, Jamie, and many more are great monitors, and also great subscribers as well.
Do you need medical help?
You would save my life, Dr. Reed. I have not felt so bad in many years.
Don't worry. There is nothing serious to fear. I have seen far worse, I can assure you.
I cannot imagine the pain these people must face then. You have my gratitude, Doctor. This disease has ruined my appetite.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, don't have enough. Alright. Well, I was here to look for that one thing, that head looking thing, but thing is, it's not showing on here, so the heck with it. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it says 80. It's somewhere in there, but I don't know where the heck it's at, so I ain't gonna mess with it.
Stop! Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
Yeah, okay.
Leech spotted! Watch out, boys! Watch it! It's a killer! Stupid new.
Well, look what you went off and did. You went off and killed yourself. Now I gotta go into the sewers. Ooh, sewers. Enter sentence. Okay, I'm getting the fuck out of here then. Enter son's mansion. I don't think I'm gonna find it in here.
This is despicable.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find it. I'm gonna have to get out of here to find it. Yeah, gotta get out of here because the waypoint's screwed up. Here's what I'll do, since it's screwed up. Here's what I'll do. See if this will help it out. If it's still the same now, I'll say fuck it. And just ignore the compass and just on that white head and just go ahead and do the main mission. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's probably somewhere in the area where I was at, and it's not showing on the map, you know, so I'm not worried about it.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
I still enjoy living in London, no matter how difficult it can be sometimes.
Then I am sincerely happy for you. True happiness in life seems to be the most difficult goal to reach these days.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see.
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be, then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Indeed. I've never been good at explaining my feelings, but I can tell when my body is hurting me.
You have nothing to be worried about. You should recover by taking this.
Sounds so easy to fight disease. Too bad it's not the same making people smile again.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I know we are not living in the most peaceful of times, but I have learned to appreciate London's complexity.
Yes, me too. This city tests us. It invites us to find ourselves, to discover our true nature scattered throughout its dark streets.
But what if we don't like what we find?
Do we ever know who we are? I wonder sometimes. Or maybe it is the journey to find out who we are that changes us.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I'm afraid I do. I knew we should have left London.
I don't want to appear tactless. But you're risking your health by remaining outside at this hour of night.
Says the doctor who also works outside at night. But as always, the imprudent person enjoys the company of their fellows.
Ouch.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
Goodbye, Mr. Bacon.
Alright, I'll be back in a minute, everyone. Alright, I'm back.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. Cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it. when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Perhaps later. What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller, then.
Oh, I can tell you many things, but they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
Guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course.
Investigation.
I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time. Sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
The walls of your prison have already been raised, Jonathan. But you will freely accept to be locked inside, full of hope for a better day.
I would rather not know. How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
Mary did not deserve her fate. She had already suffered enough during her life. And yet the pain, the suffering went on after her death.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition. Some prefer to lose their minds rather than face the simple truth. Pain will never stop.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. Cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor.
Do you require medical attention?
If you don't mind.
You'll feel better after taking this.
Thank you very much. I feel better already.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson? Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
How do you measure the amount of blood?
I told you.
Is it possible?
Vampire.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. The Red River, a song in the dark, the whispers of a sun, so many signs to interpret.
Okay, I thought that was a mission, but it wasn't. Oh, excuse me. How in the heck am I supposed to get in there? This is stupid.
It's locked, all right.
Found me a new hideout. Is this it? Yep, it is. The big ass mansion. Oh. Now, I'm not going to turn him into a vampire like he wants me to. I'm not going to do it.
Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains. Am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Nope. Not doing it. I don't give a damn what he says.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
Oh my God, man, stop your whining. I don't have time for your pointless jibber-jabber.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create 2 separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
Quarantine is not a bad idea, medically speaking. But I'm convinced this epidemic will not be contained by mere walls.
As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you can't guarantee infection will not spread. Just one contagious carrier would be enough to create an apocalypse.
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if a new outbreak happens inside your walls? You'll have created a giant trap.
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated as soon as they are spotted.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Okay. Turn, you sacrifice. I don't want. Damn it! It's not giving me the option to do it. I don't want to see your turn and it says sacrifice 2000 XP and in the process I'll make you a vampire. I don't want to turn him into a vampire. Embrace. I will kill you. So I got no choice.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I've ever met a man so bereft of empathy. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep now. Rest now. Forever.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Silver trophy, prepare to die. Level 5 now. I ended his suffering by killing him. Was there a third safe in here? I don't think there was. I don't see it.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
I could not let such a dangerous man become immortal. Not from my blood, not for you.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone.
Asshole. I'm not about to turn him into that. I'm not about to turn him. Forget it. I wasn't about to kill him. I'm not about to kill for him. Forget it.
We meet again at the strangest of times, young Ekon. So do you serve the Earl of Bristol now?
Old Bridget. What are you doing here?
Your friend, the wise Ekon. She sent me to warn you.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
She came to us in the sewers in search of answers. Just as you did.
What kind of answers did you give her?
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked a lot. Her words and ideas are captivating. It is no surprise that you like her. I like her too.
Lady Ashbury in the sewers? Now that's a sight I wish I'd seen.
She said she was your friend, and that she sought the identity of your maker. So I answered her questions.
Nickel Boy 53, welcome to the stream, bud. What's up, dude? What's up, Cupcake? What are you doing? Did you sign up for the beta for the Vision 2 yet? Probably get on that, right? And if you want your I'm not worried about it because it don't come out. That game don't come out until December this year or next year. So I'm not worried about it. And I ain't gonna pre-order it yet either. according to their website, what's the name of the movie you're what? This ain't a movie, this is a game. Oh, I forgot. I'm live streaming a movie right now, everyone. It's called Vampyr. And I'm live streaming the movie right now. Oops, I'm not supposed to. No, I'm kidding. It's a gameplay. It's a game, not a movie. Yeah, Nickel Boy 53 is a game, not a movie, see? You call, if this is a movie, then every game that we play is a movie. And we're not supposed to live stream them. So, yeah. This is not a movie, it's a game.
Did anyone see you? It's a long way from the dock sewers, and hunters are patrolling the streets here.
Who said I took the streets? How do you think I survived for centuries in this city without ever being seen? I know all her secrets.
Okay. Well, yeah, on that Division 2, I'm not pre-ordering that game right now. That game don't come out until probably, I think, December or something like that of this year, and I'm not buying it right now. I'm not pre-ordering it, and I'm not buying it right now. If I gotta do that, I might as well buy games of Resident Evil 2 remake that comes out next year, and I ain't doing that. It doesn't look like a video game. It looks like a movie. Yep, it is. It's a movie. It's a movie. It's a movie, and I'm gonna be in trouble for this because you're not supposed to live stream you're not supposed to live stream movies, and it's a game, and it's a movie. So I'm in trouble now. Yeah, right.
Lady Ashbury. You know her. Tell me what's going on.
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones. She agreed to help us.
Harriet Jones is still with you then? How is she doing?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Oh shit. Just sitting here being bored as fuck. Painting the damn roof. I'm supposed to be a roofer, not a painter, but they don't pay me good money for good enough. Don't pay me good enough for this shit. I can understand that. Somebody sent me a message. I gotta look at this and see what the video that more. Sorry, me no speak English. Some person named Christopher Lopez commented on the Sims 4 gameplay, and apparently I didn't say nothing on that game or something, because it says, "What are you trying to say? You can't speak." You know what? What a there's a bunch of fucking dumbass. I'm sorry, but there's a bunch of fucking dumbasses out there. I swear. Sorry, me no speak English. How's that? How's that for you, dumbass? Can I get you to paint this roof? I'm bored. Nope. Never have painted a roof before and I ain't about to start now. Hold on, I gotta use the bathroom, everyone. Dumbasses.
Wait, slow down. I need to ask you something.
I'm listening, but I do not have time to waste, so be quick.
How did Elizabeth find you?
She presented herself humbly at our gate and asked if we knew of any ancestral vampires hiding in London. She asked about Ascalon. She asked about many things.
What do you think of her?
Her soul is good, yet tainted with a deep sadness and the scars of ancient wounds. Time does that to us immortals, for we have so much to dwell upon.
Why did she come to you?
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city. She sought the silent truths, truths I have kept hidden for so long.
Oh my god, that's just too funny. You can't get over that comment.
Where is Lady Ashbury right now?
She said she will go home. She needed to speak with some old friends first, though. Do not worry, young Ekon. She is no fool, and just as strong as you.
Why do I feel like Lord Redgrave was particularly irritated to see you? Far more so than the average Skull, if I may say.
Because I used to know him quite well, and he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding his lineage.
Yes, but my words were not meant to hurt or threaten. I simply told the story of the sewer skulls, and of so many other forgotten children.
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising.
Oh shit. and by the sword you die. Oh crap. So that's the main mission right there. Okay. Learn where the... Okay.
It's time to see if this steam...
The swan.
I will return at a more convenient time. It's locked.
What? There! There's one of them vermin!
Where the hell is that entrance that I got into the first time?
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Okay, that's not it. This is not the place at all. Ah, here we go. See if I can get in there.
I cannot enter.
Okay, we had to wait until a little bit then. Well, we're gonna go ahead and go to the main mission then. Okay, now she's got a thing here. Middle Sweet. Hi, what's up? Hey, not much, bud. Welcome to the stream.
Elizabeth, I'm so happy to see you. I was so concerned.
It is also good to see you in these darkened hours. Is all well, my dear?
Indeed, we stand upon the precipice. Has the news reached you of Edgar Swansea?
No. I returned home but moments ago. What of him?
Your friend, the well-informed old Bridget, tells me the Guard of Priwen has assaulted Pembroke. I fear Edgar tops their bloody list.
Bridget? She is such a tragic figure. And yet, I sense deep inside, she has a delicate, fragile soul.
Big Dog Wolf. What's up, bro? Hey there, bud. Welcome back to the stream.
Indeed, she has. I'm glad you like her too.
Once this is all over, I will study the sewer skulls. I fear I have made terrible mistakes, founded upon erroneous preconceptions.
I was concerned for your safety. McCullum draws too close to you for my comfort.
Fear not. I've evaded the hunters for many a year, and I intend to stay far from their gases, flames, and spikes. Now, speak to me of Dawson.
Aloysius Dawson is no more. I took care of him.
I imagine the Lord Redgrave was spitting teeth.
Ascalon has defrocked me and threatens to hound me from the city. This was, no doubt, inevitable.
You did what you thought was right at the time. One can ask no more. The important task now at hand is to help poor Edgar.
Now I am assured of your safety. That is precisely my intention.
Good. Now go, my dear, and return with good news with the greatest haste.
I'm off work. Cool. Cool, bruh. Cool, brother. Cool, man. Very cool.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah. That wasn't the thing. The thing I picked up wasn't his. We did find a. Oh shit! Sorry to hear about that, bud.
Be moving on. Over there!
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here already?
Remember your... I'll be, brother! Die! He's dead! Die, man! Crush the leech, boys! Kill him! An end to you!
Okay. Oh, that's what it was. It got stuck right there because I went and done halfway. And that's what it was. Okay. I can't do that. Actually, I think I can. But I'm gonna put on hold for right now. That's almost maxed out. Murder of some. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I had to wind up killing him because he was dying anyway.
Those bastards. What have they done to Edgar?
Oh, shit.
Ultraviolet curtains and orichalcum powder. Dr. Swansea's always been a resourceful bastard. I bet he never told you he had this installed in case of a vampire attack. Says a lot about how much he trusts you.
What have you done with Edgar?
Don't worry. We don't kill humans. Even if your friend is deserving of a little punishment for what.
What are you talking about?
We know everything. Swansea and you created this bloody epidemic. You aim to unleash another disaster, just like William Marshall did.
No, I'm trying to put an end to it, just like you are.
You're its progeny, aren't you? Where is the monster hiding? It's still in England, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Jeffrey, please listen to me.
No tricks. That shit won't work on me. We've found proof in the theater. Doris Fletcher was your first experiment. Now where is Marshall? Speak! So much for modern technology. Time for the tried and true. Do you know what this is, Beast? This is a drop of King Arthur's blood. The blood of a true defender of Britain. Stronger than your evil powers.
This is ridiculous. We're losing precious time.
True enough. Soon I'll bring your head before your coward of a father. Your poisonous bite is useless on me.
Level 33, holy cow.
Show some style. Fight like a man. The blood of a true defender of your land will protect you. We will prevail! I'll take you down! Close your eyes! This is gonna hurt.
Close your eyes? Okay, I'll close my eyes and that way you can kill me. Just chop my head off. There you go. I'm dead.
Come on, Reed. Try something else. The blood of a true defender of this land will protect me. Show some style. Fight like a man.
Why? You like to cheat.
I know. It hurts, doesn't it? Free would prevail. Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt.
Good. Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt. Close your eyes. Look upon you and you'll see a big cock. Now, I wonder something. I got 0 ammo, you gotta be kidding me.
Come on, Reed. Try more.
I don't have no bullets left.
Take you down.
He's level 33 and I'm only level 29, I think. Yeah, I'm level 29. He's 29, 30, 35, 32. He's 4 levels over me. Shit. I just wasted. Wasted my fucking bullet.
True light will cleanse you.
Oh no.
Your poisonous bite is useless on me. The blood of a true defender of this land will protect us. I know! It works, doesn't it?
Alright, well, I'm gonna give it one more try. One more try. And if I can't do it this time, then I call it quits for today, and then I'll be back probably tonight. If not, then I'll just come back whenever I can this week.
Show some style. Sounds like a man. Close your eyes. This is gonna hurt. Free wind prevails.
Fucking bullshit. Well, it worked for a little bit, and then that shit happened, so it's bullshit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go down this elevator, and then I'm gonna do some grinding, so, yeah. And no, I'm not gonna kill nobody. I'm not gonna kill anybody. I'm just gonna go around doing like I have been doing. Had a dream of the balloon. Alright. Well, everyone, I'm gonna continue on. I'm not gonna end my game or anything like that. But that is gonna be it for this last stream. I'm gonna be grinding from here on out. I gotta fly in the house. And I see we have 2 likes on the, actually 3 likes. Excuse me, 3 likes in the video. And I want to say thank you to Big Dog Wolf, Middle Sweet, and Mission Lake City Productions for hitting that like button. Thank you very much for that. Much love to y'all. I appreciate that a whole lot. And anybody else who hit the like button on demand, I appreciate it very much as well. Post your comments on this video. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed the gameplay, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If not, I tried. Have a great day, everyone. Dragon Soul signing out. I don't know if I'll be back tonight or not because I'm going to be doing a lot of grinding to get to level 32. Okay, so that way I can actually beat him. Okay? Have a great day, everyone.